Ladies and gentlemen, after a good battle between Everton and Leeds last night, today the battle is for Jorgen Strand Larsen's signature. Who's going to get him? Do we even want him? Who knows? Without further ado, let's get into the latest Leeds United transfer news and rumours. Alright guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. Happy Tuesday. Hope you've all had a great day and you're ready for the latest Leeds United transfer news and rumours. Before we get into it, you guys know what to do. Be sure to smash that like button. Let's go for 300 likes on this video. That would be highly appreciated. Also subscribe if you are new as well. We're on the road to 21,500 subscribers. We're nearly there. So if you're new, subscribe and also get your comments in on everything we speak about today. And if you actually want to sign Strand Larsen, I know this has gone on for so long. I'm just hoping Leeds United have got a backup. But without further ado, let's get into it. And of course, the talking point is Jorgen Strand Larsen. Leeds United have been given further optimism that a deal for Jorgen Strand Larsen is there to be done after David Ornstein shared the Wolves striker's thoughts on a move to Ellen Road. If you don't know David Ornstein, one of the most reliable journalists, works for The Athletic, and when he tweets something, he's more reliable now than your Ben Jacobs, your Fabrizio Romanos of the world. He is the one that we need to be listening to. And obviously, last week it emerged that Leeds had seen an initial offer, rejected the first bid in for the Wolves striker, but apparently, reportedly, have since raised that proposal to 33 million upfront and a further 6 million in add-ons, coming close to the Wolves' 40 million valuation for Strand Larsen. Now, according to Ornstein, Leeds have been encouraged that a deal is there to be done, with the Athletic reporter revealing that the pursuit is ongoing and that Strand Larsen and his agent, who we know is a Leeds United season ticket holder, like the idea of a move to Ellen Road. Ornstein insists that the Strand Larsen transfer is one of the main situations to keep an eye on as the market draws to a close, obviously in the next few days. But now, Leeds United are under serious threat as Palace are looking to go all in on the signing of Strand Larsen. Mateta looks like he will be leaving for Forest for around £35 million, and they'll have the funds pretty much ASAP to get Jorgen Strand Larsen. It'll be a like-for-like replacement for him. The only thing Leeds have in their favour is sort of the fact that Strand Larsen likes to move to Leeds United. His agent is a Leeds United fan. That does help. Leeds have put a bid in. And at the end of the day, you know, Leeds are the only team right now who have put a bid in. Obviously, Palace do like the look of him. Mateta does look like he's going to be leaving. But at the end of the day, Leeds are the only one who have put an official bid in. And yeah, Leeds want him. Can they get him? And hopefully, like I said at the beginning, we have a backup. Because if it's one of them transfer windows again, when we're chasing after a striker or chasing after a player, and then it ends that he gets hijacked on the final day, I'll be so disappointed if we don't have a backup. And for the amount of money, for around £40 million, that's what Wolves want. There's a lot of strikers out there that we could get for 40 million. So I'm not saying Strand Larsen's a bad move. I think there's a lot of money there. And I think if we fail to get a striker when we've got 40 million dishing around, then that's on the board. That really is if we don't get one. Daniel Farke wants one. The fans want one. I think it would be good if we had another striker up there with DCL. Obviously, Metch is a good player. We don't really have too much. I don't think Piroe is the right man to be doing that DCL sort of role. Strand Larsen would fit into the Leeds United team quite well. I do believe that. And it'll be good to have Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Strand Larsen up top. I'd like to see it. Like I said, it's a lot of money. Palace are starting to look at this deal now. So Leeds United, if you want that deal, get it done. The player wants to come here. I mean, it's just all about money now, but I'll be really disappointed. I won't be too disappointed if we don't get Strand Larsen, if we replace it with a decent signing. But if we don't get Strand Larsen and we don't get a striker in and we go, oh, we tried so hard, we tried FC, I'll be disappointed, and you'll be hearing about it in the next few days when that window shuts. Next up, we're talking Gabriel Gudmundsson, an injury update from him. Farke following the Leeds 1-1 draw last night versus Everton. We'll talk a little bit about that later on in the video. He said in regards to Gudmundsson's injury, he has a little strain with his adductor. We hope to have him back as quickly as possible. We hope to have him back in 1 or 2 games. And I'll put here in my notes, we need him for Forest. It's a bit of a free hit against Arsenal on Saturday. You can play James Justin there. And Daniel Farke went on to say how good that James Justin was last night. Obviously, not just the goal, his defending, playing, being a right footer on the left wing back. And I thought he'd done well getting up and down the pitch. I don't know how we didn't get man of the match. I don't know how Barry got man of the match, but either way. Will Leeds sign another left back now, knowing Gudmundsson's injury isn't too isn't going to be out for too long. He'll miss a couple of games max. Obviously, last week we spoke about Ben Chilwell. There was links there. They've gone quiet. So, yeah, let's. I don't know if Leeds. I mean, Farke has spoke about getting a left back in before, but I think the priority for Leeds and Farke is a striker. So we'll have to see with this one. But like I said, the Chilwell links have gone very quiet. And yeah, Gudmundsson looks like he'll be back in a few days. So that's very good. He's been one of my, well, probably the signing of the season for me. I think he's been absolutely brilliant, Gudmundsson. And hopefully we get him back for the Forest game next Friday. Doesn't matter about the game against Arsenal on Saturday. I think that's a bit of a free hit. So let's just get yourself back ready, Gabby, yeah? Next up, we're talking about Joel Piroe. He's constantly said he doesn't want to leave Leeds United, but apparently another team has inquired about him today, and today is Ipswich Town. They've inquired about Piroe. They've reportedly submitted a permanent offer for the striker, but Piroe has previously mentioned he wants to stay and fight for his place at Leeds United, and also that he doesn't want to go to the Championship. Would you let him go? I say this all the time, and a lot of the people that watch me, a lot of you guys love Piroe and you want to see him play in the Premier League. And if Leeds are going after another striker, that puts Piroe down really in the pecking order. Because if you think about it, Brendan Aronson's playing in the two up front with DCL. Okafor does as well. Non-To can be there. Piroe's dropping further and further down. And yeah, we'll have to see with Joel Piroe. I understand he wants to stay and fight for his place, but is it more realistic if we do let him go now? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Next up, we're talking Charlie Cresswell. A little update from him. Fabrizio Romano tweeted this a few minutes ago. Toulouse have rejected 2 bids for Charlie Cresswell. A €24 million proposal from Brighton was turned down, and a 25 million package from Wolfsburg also turned down by the French club. Crystal Palace have requested full details on the deal, but Toulouse want to keep the player until the summer. The thing is, why I mentioned this is because Leeds do have a sell-on clause, as I've said before, so any bit of money will help. And Leeds will make around 4 million on this deal if Toulouse stick to their guns and go for their price of, I think, around 30 million. But again, they want to keep the player till the summer. So it would be nice to have a bit of additional money. But as of right now, Leeds don't get anything. And Charlie Cresswell looks like he'll be staying out in France. And a couple of last things to end the video off. I've just said teams around us strengthening. I'm not sure if they're 100% strengthening. Maybe they're just making signings. If we sign Strand Larsen, then that is a strengthen to keep going up the table. But Angel Gomez looks like he could be going to Wolves. That's a decent signing. I wouldn't be too worried about Wolves right now. And also Adama Traore to West Ham. I see a lot of people getting worried about this signing. I'm not really at all. Adama Traore is, I don't know, Dan James with a pure gym membership. I just think he's not really, he's just quick. I'm not too worried about Adama Traore, but saying that now, he'll probably go and score. But I just don't know. What are you guys' thoughts about teams around us strengthening? Forest looks like they're going to be inquiring about a few players as well. So, yeah, if they get Mateta in, they also like Jose Sarr, the Wolves goalkeeper. Teams around us strengthening. Do Leeds United need to make more than just one striker signing? Do we need a left back? Do we need a midfielder? What do you guys think we need? Let me know in the comments down below. And last but not least, just quickly, a little bit about Everton versus Leeds. Obviously, last night I spoke about it after the game, after I'd done my live stream. And I was quite negative towards Carl Darlow. That's a lot of the comments saying that. I actually take that back. I think I was just in a bit of a bad mood, a bit of a disappointed mood after the game. And actually, Carl Darlow kept us in it with that Barry save. Completely forgot about that. But still, I don't know if he's the future #1 for Leeds United. We had a strong bench. I don't know why Daniel Farke didn't use it. Subs were too late again. But credit to the likes of James Justin, Brendan Aronson. They had another brilliant game. And at the end of the day, it's another point on the road for Leeds United. And hopefully, we could maybe shock Arsenal at the weekend. Who thinks that? I don't either. So, guys, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new. Get your comments in. Let me know everything that you want to see signed for Leeds United. Every player I want to know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new. I've been Ollie Ward, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheery. Oh.